Hello, friends, it's Manuel, and I'm back again with another banger. Yes, this one is another banger. Today, I'm here to share with you something very special. Let me say that it's more or less like a life story, but it's about dreams. Before we delve into the whole thing, let me take a break and I'll be back. Right, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. So before I start everything, please share this link or this podcast to someone. It is going to help anyone. So please take and stay with me before everything goes to an end. Yes. So the whole thing is that the other day I was speaking with a friend of mine from school, and let me say, actually, she commented on my post on WhatsApp, and she was talking to me about how she's seen some change in me and the things I do. So that is where the whole story is starting from. It's more or less like a story, but I will explain myself or my part of the story. Yeah, so we spoke about our life from school and how things have changed, or things have been moving around with time, or let me see, over the years. And again, she spoke about how she's been following the podcast and my things that I post on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. So she's been following the whole thing for some time now. So our conversation was sharing of notes, voice notes. And then she made a long voice note about the things she's been seeing about me. So my post, my comments under people's work, the podcast as I'm recording now, the YouTube videos, the donation, and a lot of things. So she sent them as voice notes, and then later I went to listen to them. I'll say their compliments, yeah. And then later when I was listening to it, I was just admitting to the things she was saying. So this is my side of the story. Yes, this is my side of the story. But before that, I will say that dreams do come true. Yes. Why am I saying that dreams do come true? After listening to the voice note of my friend, actually her name is Esther Sapon. I'm sure some of you may know her, while others may not. Don't ask me who she is, but she's called Esther Sapon. And she was my mate from GHS and then SHS. So GHS is junior high school and SHS is senior high school. Yes. So we were very close back then, and then even now we are not that close like first, but it's still normal, like just friends. And after listening to the voice note, I sat down to look at how far I've come, because she mentioned some things, and these are the things she spoke about. She spoke about my body, that is the change in my appearance and like my physical appearance, my articulation, like the way I present things or how I talk in my videos and the podcast and the things I do, the content, that is basically the things I do, the charity works. The charity works will include the part donation and other donations that I have been doing, the passion I put in the work, and other things. So she basically spoke about everything. To me, everything she said is true. Yes, let me say that. Everything she said in the voice note is very true, because personally I see a major change in my life, and I want to today encourage someone out there. See, let me put it this way. See, she's talking about them because I used not to be doing them or having these qualities. I would say that I was one of the quiet and reserved dudes back in school. I was very quiet, even though I wasn't quiet among my few peers or mates, but outside I was very quiet. I wasn't really involving myself in a lot of things back in school. And I would say that even though people knew me, I wasn't that popular. You know what I mean, right? Like, not popular, but at least a lot of people knew me. Or let me say, a few people knew me that, oh, this guy is in school, or this guy is in my class. Yes. Until I went to the university. So I'll say everything changed when I went to university. Um, I started seeing things for myself, yes. But before that, when I was in primary and GHS and SHS, I was doing a little bit or a little things of creativity, designing, painting, drawing. So people knew me because of that. But then I wasn't really putting things out there for people to see. I wasn't really pushing myself out like the way I'm doing now. So back in university, I wanted a change for myself. I wanted growth for myself. And I felt something like, this is your time vibes, that kind of feeling that you think, oh, now this is the time for me to start doing something. So I think I got my social media platforms running, especially Instagram and then Twitter, now X, back in university, because I started posting the things I do from university days, and then here I am today. So I planned a lot of things back then. That was the whole thing, because I started feeling like, okay, I have the passion, I have the dream, I have the whole thing, but I need to put in the work. So I started planning everything. I planned a lot of things, and because most of them were kind of long term and I had to put in a lot of work, I knew I had to learn a skill or skills that is going to help me to push it up. So this is how come I learned the graphic design and how to edit videos, and then later doing animations with Canva and some softwares. So while learning these things, I started learning things about I started learning things about creativity, social media, digital marketing, and then things about putting your stars out there. Yes. And then I remember back then I started working for the business school, the Business Students Association, and then later I got to work for the SRC, and then later I even signed up for a competition to design new logo and brand words for the school. So I was doing things back then, and then people got to know me because of, oh, you designed the BSc flyer, or you designed the BSc certificate, or you designed this for the school or the business school. So that was where the whole kind of, in quotes, popularity started from. But I was still not really pushing. Yes, that is how I see it. So back to dreams do come true. I want to encourage everyone out there that whatever you're doing, put in the work. Don't feel like, what are people going to say? What will people say about what I'm doing? Or what will be people's comments about my work? You get it? Just put in the work. So I'll say that from university days to now, I have been working on myself and learning new skills from people in the internet, especially YouTube and Instagram. Guys, let me tell you this. If you want to learn any skill in this world, kindly check YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. My friend used to tell me that aside the Holy Spirit, YouTube is the best teacher. Or aside experience and Holy Spirit, YouTube is the best teacher. People say experience is the best teacher. Well, aside the Holy Spirit and experience, YouTube is next. Everything is on YouTube. Most of the things I do now is things I learned from YouTube. Even things about school, business, everything. Yes, so I learned a lot of things from YouTube, from people that were designing. I remember I'll go around taking pictures of people's work, maybe at the restaurant or even at the roadside. I'll pick the flyer. When I come to my place or where I'm settled, I will be redesigning them with Corel Draw. I started with Corel Draw, and then later I went to Photoshop. I moved to Photoshop, and then I started learning Adobe Illustrator, and then later Premiere Pro, and then later Canva, and then later After Effects. Now I'm learning Figma, and then UI UX, and then coding as well. So day in and day out, I'm learning a lot of things. Even though I'm sometimes not consistent, I learn things and I do things that make me become more creative. I also do artworks. I think most of you have seen some of my artworks, and through that, I got one of my artworks being posted or let me say some of my artworks being posted by Manchester United on their Instagram page. So I've been doing a lot, and I see them to be things I dreamt about or I prayed about, and now they are coming true. Yes. So I wouldn't want to worry you with my life story, yes, but I want to say that whatever you are doing, do it well. Find a niche, learn a skill, follow or move with people doing something that you like, and keep going. Whatever Esther said in the voice note is something I really admit to it, and I know that a lot of things have changed for me. Even though I'm not where I want to be, I see the change, and I'm really grateful for her comment or her message that she sent to me. Whatever you see me do today was once a dream and a prayer point, and today they are happening. So yours too will come. Your time will come. Just do things that will make you grow. As I said, I would say that. Well, I hope one day I will be on a bigger platform like the Delay Show. Well, yeah, and then other TV platforms. Then I can share my whole story, so we can all learn from it. I want to thank anyone who supported me since day one. I'm super grateful. Yes, you don't know how happy I am recording this thing, but I'm so grateful. Keep supporting, and I hope this episode inspires someone out there. Thank you so much for listening to me. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget that dreams do come true. I'll see you in my next episode. My name is Manuel. You can call me Daakye. Peace.
You see, I've never really intentionally told you that you're actually doing so well. Sometimes I tell you indirectly, and sometimes I just say it literally without consciously or intent.